Feeling out our situation. I'm gonna go right here on the corner of this field. Ready? Bye, GoPro Fusion.
What's up? How's it going? It's a not so beautiful day outside. It's kind of rainy and windy today, but we're gonna make the most of it. And I have an idea of something I wanna try. Basically, the concept is to take a GoPro, or in this case, a GoPro Fusion, tie it to a small parachute, drop it out of the paramotor, and then go fly around it to get an aerial view of myself from the camera I dropped. So I need to grab a parachute and start fabricating something. We'll do some tests and then bring it down to the park and hopefully try it out tonight. So this thing was legit one of my favorite toys when I was a kid. So it's gonna pain me to cut it up and modify it, but you know, might as well reuse it for a better purpose. All right, so I've attempted to reinforce the stitching with some zip ties because we have an increased load on here, but that was quick and easy. This GoPro Fusion actually belongs to Aviator PPG, so I have to give a thank you to them. They let me borrow it a while ago. They let me borrow it a while ago, and I hope they are okay with me dropping it out of my paramotor with this parachute on it. So I'm gonna go outside and try to test it and see how fast it falls. As long as this works out, I think we're golden. I would love to take this bad boy up to like 5,000 feet and just dump it out. But the issue is, I don't know where it's gonna land, and it could land on someone's house, in a street, in power lines, anywhere. So the objective is gonna be drop it low enough over the soccer field that I know it's gonna land on an empty soccer field. Before anyone goes crazy and reports me to the FAA for dropping things, it specifically says dropping things out of a paramotor is legal as long as you don't present danger to persons or property. All right, so the fall rate is significantly higher with the added GoPro Fusion. As long as it lands in grass, which is the plan, I don't think it will cause any harm to the GoPro Fusion mobile. And I think I'm gonna go with this for our actual mission. All right, so we've made it down to the park. We got Ernie, Brandon, Jeff, myself, and we're about to go fly and try this thing out. The park is fairly vacant right now, so I think I'm gonna be good to do our drop test. I'm just gonna have to estimate like the wind drift because there is a decent amount of wind going on. I'll probably drop it over the field next to the park, nice and low so it can't go too far. Circle it and then try to land by it. Oh, by the way, if you guys missed our last video, flying to Starbucks, you should check it out because it's a cool video. But we dropped the Risky Biscuits line. We got hats, shirts, new colors of airfoil shirts, and if you order in the pre-order time, which is till November 4th, you get a free Risky Biscuits sticker. $5 value. It's a pretty good deal, if you ask me.
All right, this is a shout out to Woody. Let's see, Matt, how many pull starts it takes me. Delicious cold start. Two pull starts, not too bad at all. Woody's got to start lifting or something, I don't know, man. Well, Jeff and Ernie were just up. Ernie said there's rain out there on the way in, so we'll get up real quick, see how it looks. It's kind of an ugly day. Those are some ominous colors out in the distance. Dark blue, black, and a little bit of mist coming over the ridge. Oh man, that is not good. I just got over this ridge here, and that rain extends pretty far and wide. We'll get it going in a second, but I want to give a shout out to my new friends. I just met some subscribers from Sweden. They came out here for their first trip to the US to visit New York City, and they figured they'd stop by and see if we were here. So they're hanging out down there. Shout out to you guys. All right, getting our package ready to drop. I borrowed a hair tie from Jacqueline to keep the parachute under wraps. All right, Fusion Cam is powering up right now. Yep, there she goes. We're recording. I'm dropping her from a nice low altitude. Hopefully I can predict our wind drift well and put her right into the soccer field. I'm gonna go right here on the corner of this field. Ready? Bye, GoPro Fusion. There she goes. Oh, I hope I did that right. The wind drift might put her into this soybean field instead of the park. She's coming down hot. Oh boy! Better short than far. Alright, so our descent rate was a little faster than I expected. She came down hot, so I undershot my target, but that's totally okay. I'd rather undershoot than overshoot.
Freaking rain is coming over the hill, and Jeff just came in for like the most graceful almost biff, but he didn't biff. It got super gnarly. My landing was weird, but I want to get my Fusion out of the field. It's already misting. We might get wet. Looks like the old Fusion didn't even touch the ground. You guys will know by now if the footage looked good at all. I hope that the GoPro Fusion stabilizes everything via software. I hope that stabilization makes it look really good. And maybe we can try this setup out west somewhere. We have like wide open spaces. Get like an extended parachute GoPro Fusion footage epicness. Oh my god, what happened to all my hair? Seriously though, I wanted to wait until the day after so that I could review the Fusion footage after it rendered and everything, and let you guys know what I think after I get to see the footage. So, impressions on the Fusion footage. I think it came out just about as good as I could expect. The Fusion doesn't do well in low light, and it's really hard to not get smudges on the lens, especially because it was like misting, so we had some little droplets on the lens. But overall, the stability worked amazing and the concept worked amazing. I think it turned out really well. I shared some clips on Instagram before this video went live, and you guys on Instagram really liked the footage, so thanks for that input. Overall, I think it was a good experiment, and I think we can improve it by using a bigger parachute so it falls slower and getting a better location, like somewhere on the salt flats or something, or out in the Salton Sea where it's just vacant and I can lob it out at like 5,000 feet and it'll float for like a few minutes and get some sweet like smoke acro shots next to it. That'd be sick. One last note, Don't forget to check out the website for the Risky Biscuit stuff. These hats sure do hide a obnoxiously short haircut. Like I said, all this stuff is available until November 4th on pre-order. After that, it's gonna be made and then shipped out to you guys. So make sure you check that out. If you guys watched till now, drop a like, and thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.